You know, I was sitting at the dinner table the other night with a confidant of mine, and we were talking about goals, dreams, and aspirations. And you know, very often we'll look at our families, our friends, and look at the businesses that they started up, the relationships that they have with their spouses and with their children, and the educational paths that they pursued. And we'll say, we want that. We aspire to have those and reach those goals just because we like the results that we see in their lives, and we want the same results for our lives. And I began to open up about my plans and my goals and what I was going to do to take to my friend, and my friend said, hold up, Dave. I mean, what about 2 Corinthians 5, verse 7? What about where it says, walk by faith, not by sight? You don't need to be worrying. You don't need to be planning the way you're planning. You got to trust in God because He's going to take care of you. But this Bible verse, 2 Corinthians 5, 7, is one of the most misinterpreted scriptures in the New Testament, where we only take the first aspect of it and we say, walk by faith, not by sight, when we want this jolt of faith or belief in a situation that we can't explain. But really, in fact, in its full context, what it's saying is it's twofold. Yes, the first part, my friend was right. You have to trust in God. You have to trust in God and His will. But really, the second part of it is to look at your work, your family, your relationships through God's eyes, through God's planning, through God's calling for your life. And very often as Christians, we'll say God is going to be the lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path, or God's going to guide our steps. But if you're not walking, you're not going to be going anywhere. If you're not taking steps, God doesn't have anything to guide. And I get reminded of the scripture in Deuteronomy 28 where it says, God will send rain on your lands at just the right times. He'll send His blessing upon you in your life. But if you're not planting the seed, if you're not working the ground, if you're not tilling the soil, when the rain comes, you're not going to reap that harvest that will be ever so bountiful. And you may be asking me, Dave, what are you trying to say with this? And what I'm trying to say is, yes, we need to trust in God, not just that He's going to take care of us, but that He has a plan and a purpose for us. Look at what we do, our education, our family, our relationships. We need to do what we do day in and day out, understanding that God has a purpose for us so that we can reach and be that light that He's called to be and make that difference in other people's lives.